Yo, what's up guys, and welcome to another Spider-Man video. Today's video, we're going to be doing the boss battles. And this is the series what I'm going to be doing with this one. It's going through all the boss battles, one by one. And I'm going to be playing this on spectacular mode. And we're also going to add the challenge of not taking any damage during these boss fights. Now for the first boss fight in particular, Fisk, is probably one of the hardest bosses in the game. Purely because he has guards around with him. And they can be really distracting and annoying to tackle, especially at the start of the game when you have no skills or have no gadgets or anything to use to your advantage. So yeah, let's just see how we get through and doing this, and I'll try to offer you the best tips in getting and beating this boss on spectacular mode. So there's two parts of the battle. The first part is getting past these turret sections. So we're going to dodge the turrets there twice, web up the first one on the left, and waiting for the second one to reload. Once we've dodged the second one again, our web shooter recharged, we can go ahead and web that up, and again just throw it out the window, and there we go.
How is this happening?
What's wrong, Willie? You seem angry.
I will destroy you!
So this first part is relatively straightforward. He's going to throw a rock at you. Obviously the game's prompting you what to do and throwing the rock back, and you have to basically just web him up to do any sort of attack. And as soon as you do that kick, that is when you want to stop your attack, otherwise he will start catching you off and start punching you. He has a repeated set of moves. What you will do is try and strike you 3 times in a row. If you dodge 3 times in a row, back off, fire your web at him and do your normal attack, you should be able to get him no problem. So like I said, just what I'm doing here, you'll attack 3 times and then you just want to back off and then boom. So the first part is always nicely and easy. So the boss fight is always going to be the same as well as the second part. However, because of the guards, they become a bit of a distraction and they can make it a little bit more annoying. And especially when Fisk is trying to throw things at you as well and he's charging at you as well at the same time, it can be a little bit frustrating. But we got there in the end and we stuck at it and we managed to come up with this.
You are everything that's wrong with this city!
Huh. I was gonna say the same to you.
You know what to do, men! Surrounded!
So for the sake of the strategy, I'm going to restart the checkpoint. And the reason for that is because you start in the middle of the room. I'm going to show you that I'm on spectacular mode right now. And straight away, as soon as you start off, Fisk is going to charge at you. And that's when you want to immediately do a dodge over the top of them, and then do an air launch to your first guard in the air. And you want to get rid of the guards as quick as you possibly can. That guard, the second guard that we took out, he's the one with the gun, so obviously you want to prioritize him. Get some distance between you and Fisk, otherwise he will come charging at you and start pounding into you and throw stuff at you. But just always keep him on your screen to make sure you're watching what he's doing. Because if he throws stuff at you, he can be a little bit troublesome actually seeing what he's thrown at you to avoid any attacks. When he actually hits you, he takes a lot of damage. He takes like 40 damage on spectacular mode, and the guards actually take about 30 damage as well when they punch you. So it's a lot of damage you take if you actually do get hit. Here's an example of him trying to throw something at me there. I'll quickly web them up and spun at him and attacked him as much as possible. Again, these guards are just getting in the way, so we're going to try and get rid of those first before we concentrate on Fisk. But once the guards are out of the way and you can actually start getting into the same rhythm as we did before, I'm webbing him up and then just keep pounding into him, doing that kick and then backing off and rinse and repeat. Really, it's just as easy as that. It looks a lot simpler than it actually is, trust me, with all the guards and them shooting at you and Fisk throwing stuff at you and how fast he can actually move. I feel like the objects that he throws in the air can be a little bit, it's like a heat-seeking rocket. Like they'll follow you, they'll track you in the air when you're swinging around the room. It's kind of annoying, but it's all about predicting that and actually keeping him on your screen and trying to dodge at the perfect moment. But that's how you beat Fisk on spectacular mode without taking any damage. Also, don't mess up this part either. I mean, I don't think it makes any difference, but the first recording I did of this, I actually messed up. The quick time events are here. You might thinking, you know, how did I do that? Because the amount of time you actually have. But I was spamming that button and it wasn't working. But never mind, we got there in the end, and that's how you beat the first boss, Fisk, on spectacular difficulty without taking any damage.
kiss now?
So that's going to do it for this video. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video and it's helped you out. If you're trying to copy the same strategy, I'm doing this on spectacular difficulty. Drop a like on this video if it did help you out or you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you are brand new to the channel for more Spider-Man content coming up. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Cheers.